So I make sure that all of the lakeshore structures do not diminish the environment, water quality.
So to do that, you got to know every dock.
I have to be familiar with every structure, correct?
How many structures roughly?
Over 3,200 structures.
You know, as a tribe, we're very interested in protecting our resources, water, land, air. If you're lucky enough to have property with a dock, once you hit the high water mark into the water, to the southern half of the lake, that's tribal property. Well, I'm going to introduce you to the guy in charge of keeping track of all this. What's your official title?
My official title is the 64A Revised Field Specialist.
That's technical. If I remember right, that started in 1977.
It did, yes. The program was actually started in 1983 after the U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals upheld that the tribes owned the bed and banks of the Flathead Lake. 4 years later, there was a second ordinance implemented under the program, the Aquatic Lands Conservation Ordinance. With that, the tribes asserted jurisdiction over all other wetlands within the reservation boundaries.
So what do you do? That sounds like a huge responsibility.
So I make sure that all of the lakeshore structures are in compliance with the regulations and that they do not diminish the environment, water quality, fish and wildlife habitat.
So to do that, you got to know every dock.
I have to be familiar with every structure, correct?
How many structures roughly?
There are over 3,200 structures.
3,200. That seems like a lot of possibility for pollution, for leaching of stuff we don't want in the water.
It is. So I feel a deep responsibility, and I'm very passionate about ensuring that it remains pristine for future generations.
How well do people understand your office and what you do?
The easy way to tell people is essentially it's like our tribe's version of the Federal Clean Water Act.
And so there's a board that hears people looking for variances and changes. Is that how that works?
Yes, there is a Shoreline Protection Board. It's made up of 7 people, 4 tribal members, 3 non-tribal members. There are instances out there where structures within the regulations create undue hardship on people. So in those instances, we bring those requests to the board. They can request a variance to the regulation from the board.
Well, if you could put 2 ideas out there that you wish you could just, from your mouth to their ears, that they would know magically, what should people know?
People should know that we're happy they're here. We welcome them as neighbors, and that we're here to help them to ensure that their structures are in compliance with the regulations and to keep this clean and pristine for not only them, but everyone.
If you're still with us, 4 minutes or so, thank you for sticking with us. Schools are attempting to get more of this information. Our website, CSKT.org, has great information on this. Individuals like Craig. And a little commercial. The interpretive signs are just amazing along this walk. Great project between the city, the culture committees. Great reading sometime if you have a chance. Well, there you go. If you own property with a dock, you're probably going to meet this man. Anyway, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay, thank you.
Take care. Thanks for joining me, Rob McDonald, CSKT. Another Walks on the Docks. Almost got ran over there.